Yesterday, my brother Russell passed away. It's hard for me at this time to keep back the memories of my times with him, my older brother. I was born in the Bronx in 1957, and when I came into the world, my parents, James and Mary Farrell, had already had two children, my older sister Sharon and my older brother Russell. And I have one memory of Russell while I was living in the Bronx, and it had something to do with the bunk beds we had and the cowboy wallpaper on the wall, and it was one of my first memories I ever had. We all moved to New Jersey, Ridgewood, New Jersey, in 1960. I was about 3 at the time, and it was a lovely time to be 3 and be in New Jersey, and it was a wonderful house with woods all in the backyard and down the street, woods that Russell and I explored many, many times. He was quite a neighborhood organizer when we were children in our neighborhood, very much an organizer, getting us together for football games. We would play Army. He especially liked to play Civil War. He would be a Union soldier, and I would always have to be a Confederate soldier. And he put together some neighborhood football teams, and we played each other. And so I was always impressed with how Russell had the knack of bringing people together. And I miss him so much, and I miss him for the missed opportunities that I wasn't able to take advantage of with him. I moved away to Chicago in 1979, and once a year I would go back and visit, and I would see him. He was struck with mental illness when he was about 18 years old. The doctors told us it was schizophrenia, and he's had to deal with that. He had to deal with that all of his adult life. And I remember when that event occurred to our family, and for many of us it was like a death in the family, because after that point he was never the Russell that I remember growing up with. People change, and they have a right to change, and we should allow them to change. But because of what happened to my brother, I've always had a acute awareness of mental illness, and I've got to say, we're not treating it as well as we should, as we could. And if anything comes out of my brother's death, it's that more care must be taken with those of us who are mentally ill. It's not something that's going to just go away. It's got to be figured out. How can we help those who are suffering in such a way that we can't even imagine? In any case, Russell's life is to be remembered for what he achieved. And as a child artist, it was quite amazing to be his younger brother and observe all that he achieved with his artwork. And he continued making art for the rest of his life. And, well, I'm going to really miss my brother. And we'll all miss Russell. And as I hear now, the whole town of Ridgewood, he was sort of became a town eccentric in a way. He would walk around smoking a cigarette constantly and in Civil War garb, which he always enjoyed wearing. Our family will miss him. The town of Ridgewood will miss him. But the important thing about anyone in our life is to not forget them, because they'll stay alive with us for as long as we can remember them.